right, here we go. First pitch, fouled off to Marcus Simeon, and it's 0-1. Sorry, we're a little late to the string, guys. Yeah. So we're just going to get right into this. Marcus Simeon up at bat. His batting average 194 this postseason, and he is down in the count 0-1. And this next pitch to him low. It is 1-1 now. We'll do the thumbnail. Commercial break. Here we go. 1-1 to Marcus Simeon. Here is the pitch. This pitch low is now 2-1. Simeon not having the best postseason, but is definitely a key X factor for the Rangers if they are going to win this series. As this series is tied 1-1, they'd like to start off with a man on base in Arizona. Here is the 2-1 pitch. This one outside is now a quick 3-1. And on the mound today for that Diamondbacks, Buffett, and he is trying to get the Diamondbacks up in a 3-1 series advantage. Or I'm sorry, 2-1 series advantage. Here is the 3-1 to Simeon, and he hits this one high but not too deep, and Carroll running in on it. He makes the catch. That's the first out of the game. I should probably get the thumbnail a little bit right now. All right, up next, Corey Seager. This first pitch is grounded to Walker. He flips it over to Buffett, who makes the play over at first. A quick second out of the inning. Corey Seager grounds out his first at-bat. And up next, that will bring the deadly Adolis Garcia, who has had an incredible postseason run. Corey Seager also having a pretty good postseason run himself. He had that game-tying home run in Game 1 of the series. Now here is Adolis Garcia. First pitch to him, and this one in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Garcia batting .339 this postseason. And this next pitch to Garcia in the dirt. It's now 1-1. So quick 2 outs for Fat, and he would like to get these first 3 guys down as they are the most deadly in the Rangers lineup with no doubt. Adolis Garcia had that walk-off home run in Game 1. What's up, 49ers Faith? How's it going, my brother? This next pitch outside, it's 2-1. How's it going, brother? 2-1 now to Garcia. Here is the pitch, and Garcia hits this one into center. Thomas backing up on it, and he makes the catch. That ends the inning. Only 10 pitches for Buffett, and he gets down the Rangers 1-2-3. We go into the bottom of the first. Lions or Raiders? I'm going to take the Lions in that one. No Jimmy Garoppolo. Or is Garoppolo back? I don't remember. They said something about him being potential back. Is he back? I don't remember. Either way, I'm going to take the Lions in there. The Lions' defense has been pretty good. I mean, minus against the Ravens. They've looked pretty good. The defensive line, Aiden Hutchinson and the crew there. The offense, I believe Montgomery and Gibbs are both playing. That's the part of their offense. Something about Amon-Ra St. Brown. I didn't read the full story on if he's out or not. But, yeah, I'm going to take the Lions in that one. Top 5 NFL teams. Speaking of a top 5 team that should be moving back into the top 5, the Lions. If they win this game, they'll be for sure my top 5 this week. So, let's see. Who is out? Is Garoppolo out? I'm not so sure. David Montgomery is out. Okay. All right. David Montgomery out. Nothing about Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah, he is playing. I thought so. I thought it said something about him playing. Either way, I'm taking the Lions. I don't really think it matters much unless Devontae Adams can prove something. We have the NFL trade deadline tomorrow as well. NFL trade deadline reaction will be out on Wednesday. It's going to be tough. Halloween's tomorrow, this, that, and the other. I got to film top 5 NFL teams. I don't know when I'm going to film trade deadline reaction, but I'll do that. I'll get that soon. We have to see all the trades, though. We've seen today only 2. A major one, though, as Dexter Lawrence got traded to the Seattle Seahawks for a few late-round picks, so that was interesting there. And the Seahawks now adding talent. The Giants just really trying to get up, just get as much capital as they want to, because it seems like they're rebuilding. If I were them, they're not going to be able to get rid of Jones without having to pay a majority of his salary. So honestly, you might as well just eat his contract instead of paying him in dead money, and then try and build around him for the next few years, and then try and get a quarterback on a rookie scale contract, and then that's how you could compete. That's how most teams are doing it. That seems like what the Lions are doing right now. While Goff isn't on a rookie scale contract, they have a chance to do something in the playoffs with him there. And, any given game, they can be, one of the top teams, whether that be the Eagles, 49ers, or Cowboys. So you never know. But I think that's how the Giants should just do it. Because they do have some weapons. If they can maintain Saquon Barkley, then, which I don't think they will, but if they can get, a weapon like him, they can maybe try and build around that. But anyway, Corbin Carroll will lead off the game for the Diamondbacks. Max Scherzer tonight on the mound for the Rangers, and Carroll took that first pitch, 1-0. And here is the 1-0 to Carroll. This pitch drops in there for a strike. It's a quick 1-1. And Scherzer, not the best postseason. He's giving up a 9.50 ERA. And hopefully in this World Series, he can bring out that clutchness that we know Max Scherzer to be. And that one, not going to prove it there, as that is in the dirt. It's 2-1. Scherzer going up against a deadly Corbin Carroll, who's had a very good World Series so far. And he's batting .296 this postseason. He wasn't batting too well when it came to the wild card NLDS and NLCS, but has improved significantly in the last 2 games. Here is the 2-1 to Carroll. And check swing, I believe he did go. Yes, he did. It's 2-2. And let's look at the replay there. Oh, yeah, he definitely went around. That's easy right there. Easy call for the umpire. And here is the 2-2 to Corbin Carroll. And Carroll grounds this one to short. Seager runs on the throw, and he makes the play at first. That's the first out of the inning. So Corbin Carroll goes down off of a ground out, and Ketel Marte will make his way to the plate now, who is having even better postseason than his teammate Corbin Carroll. And he has just played great. They count Max Scherzer's stats with the umpire as a home plate umpire. You got to be kidding me. They actually count those stats. Jaylen Brown with 27 points. There we go. He's on my fantasy team for basketball. Good job, Jaylen Brown. Anyway, Marte is now up, and this first pitch outside, it's 1-0. Marte, he's batting .333 this postseason, doing very, very good. And he has a hitting streak that is the longest in postseason history. Here is the 1-0. This pitch outside. It's 2-0 now. And I don't think Scherzer will have any interest in pitching to Marte. I wouldn't either. But Scherzer, a very good record against the Diamondbacks, as he is perfect. 9-0 and 12 starts with a 2.65 ERA. Here's the 2-0 to Marte. This pitch outside, and it's a quick 3-0. Marte could get on with a walk. And, Marte with that 18-game postseason hit streak, as I just mentioned. That's a postseason record. Here is the 3-0 to Marte. And he takes this one for a strike. Marte disagreed. Umpire gets the final ruling. It's 3-1. Here's now the 3-1 to Marte. That one inside ball 4. So Marte gets on with the walk, and he sprints to first base. He is pumped up for this game as it is taking place in Arizona. And up next, Gabriel Moreno. Topps trading card. Max Scherzer on the Diamondbacks. Never thought you'd see that. Anyway, He will now pitch in the World Series against his former team. Gabriel Moreno will be at the plate next, and he takes this pitch for a strike. 0-1. Moreno batting .250 this postseason. Not the best series. He's 1 for 9, but that hit came in the form of a home run. 0-1. Marte leads off first. And here is the pitch. Moreno grounds this one. And the Simeon and the first double play. That will end the inning. Marte slow to get up at first. I believe he is okay. And Josh Jung with a nice play to end the inning. And we are all tied at 0. Good start for Max Scherzer. A lot better than his other starts. So you do like to see that there. Definitely like to see that from Josh Jung. Might not be hitting pretty well on the offensive end, but on the defensive end, he has been one of the better third basemen we have seen. Honestly, I feel like all the third basemen have played really well this postseason. Alec Boehm's playing well. Josh Jung is playing well defensively wise. Alec Boehm, Josh Jung, like all those guys seem like they're playing well. I don't know what it is with third base and defense this postseason, but it's something. It is something indeed. Keep me updated on the Lions and Raiders score, please. I have to figure out streams for this week. I don't believe we'll be streaming tomorrow as it is Halloween. So, yeah, I think the next game is Saturday for the World Series. I don't even remember. Let me see. Let me check ESPN when I get a chance. Yeah, check the World Series schedule. Thursday Night Football is the Bills and the Bucks. Oh no, the Titans actually. No, that was last week. Something like that. I don't even know anymore. I forget. The Bills and the Bucks play. Yeah, that was last week. Who was it this week? Thursday night? It is the Titans and the Steelers. I got to pick up Will Levis on fantasy because what do you call it? Kenny Pickett don't look like he's going to play. And Trevor Lawrence has a bye week, and those are my 2 quarterbacks. So I'm going to pick up Will Levis because he had a very good game. So second waivers are available. I'm going to be putting in that for Will Levis. I don't know. Is anybody else picking up Will Levis? I'd like to know because I feel like I'm the only one. No one's really talking about him. I wouldn't assume many people drafted him. But yeah, I'm definitely putting in that claim. All right. Top of the second inning now coming up. Rangers will take the plate, and leading off will be the left fielder, Evan Carter, as Pafat warms up for his second inning of action. A flawless first inning as he had the top 3, Simeon, Seager, and Garcia, go down 1, 2, 3. We'll see if he can do the same to Carter, Garver, and Heim. But here is the first pitch to Carter, and that curveball drops in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Carter, a very good postseason, batting .313, and the youngest cleanup hitters in World Series. He is 4th on that all-time list. Juan Soto, Ty Cobb, and Miguel Cabrera are in front of him. And Carter grounds this one into right center for a base hit. Carroll is able to get it in there before Carter can advance any more than one base. A base hit for Evan Carter, and we'll see if the Rangers can build off that. And Mitch Garver will be asked to do that as he takes the plate next. And Evan Carter just another hit and another hit to add to his stellar postseason as we have seen so far. And now Mitch Garver will take the plate. He's in the 5th hole, and this pitch low. They're going to call that a ball. Garver, a pretty solid postseason himself. He's batting .268, and we'll see what he can do with Carter on base. Carter with a 15-game postseason on base streak. That's the longest for anybody 21 or younger. Here is the 1-0 to Garver, and he lines this one foul. It's a 1-1. Did a good job making that contact. Garver, as I mentioned, batting .268. Not the greatest start to this series. He is 1 for 7, but that one hit was a 2-run home run. 1-1 to Garver. Pafat looks back. Carter, and here is the 1-1, and Garver hits this one on the ground to Pafat. He makes the play at second, and Marte makes the play at first as well. Double play, and Pafat gets out of a sticky one there. 2 outs. Leadoff hit. Gets Garver to bite on the inside fastball, and that one hit at the very beginning of the bat, and infield able to do the rest. Here comes Jonah Heim, the catcher, and he'll try and get on with a 2-out. 2 outs in this inning, and he swings and misses on that first one. 0-1. That was a very hittable pitch. Heim not having the best postseason, only batting .222 in this series. He's 0 for 5. Definitely looking to improve there. See what he can do with 2 outs. Here is the 0-1. And another swing and a miss. It's a quick 0-2. Good job by Pafat getting Heim to change his eyes on where the ball is going to be. 0-2 quickly. We'll see what he does here. Diamondbacks fans on their feet. They are encouraging their starting pitcher. Here is the pitch. And Heim hits this one into center. Thomas moving in on it. And he makes the catch. 3 outs. Flawless few innings. Well, not flawless, as the Rangers do get a hit, but the double play does help out the Diamondbacks with that one. They are still tied when we come back. Well, technically, they are still tied when we come back. That sentence sounded stupid, but it was correct. So, no, I'll just turn on, what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn on notifications for this game. The Lions and Raiders to keep me updated with the score. All right, so what is there today? I talked about videos this week. I think I did. I think I mentioned the trade deadline. Also, Thursday is top 5 NFL MVP candidates. That's going to be a big list to do after Mahomes just lost to Denver this past weekend. I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't want to reveal too much, but Lamar Jackson, man. Lamar Jackson. Even Trevor Lawrence. I don't know, man. Those guys are looking good. Both our teams are 6-2. I don't even know if I'm going to put Tua on my list. It's going to be an interesting one because Trevor Lawrence, man, he is looking good. I guess I'd have to put Tua above him. But I don't know, man. T-Law is looking good. And Lamar Jackson, he has just been unbelievable. Honestly, unbelievable. All right. We're back now for the bottom of the second inning. I don't know. It's going to be a tough list to make. For me, it's Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes right now. Jameer gives us 7 touches on the first drive for the Lions. Luis Gonzalez made the first pitch at tonight's game for the Diamondbacks. Maybe hopefully him in the building tonight will bring some good luck. See if they can get past Max Scherzer. Christian Walker hits this one into right center. That will go off the wall. Taveras makes the throw into Simeon, and Christian Walker, who has not had a good postseason, is on with a leadoff double. I thought that was a home run, I'll be honest. Well, maybe the Luis Garcia presence is helping the Diamondbacks tonight, as they have a man in scoring position with no outs, and they have to convert with it. Tommy Pham is up now. Pham batting .275 in the postseason. This pitch in the dirt, it's 1-0. Heim forcing back Walker. And hopefully for the Rangers, this is not where Scherzer starts to deteriorate. Pham having a great series. He's batting 5 for 9. I'm looking to continue that here with a possible drive-in run and a base hit to right. Garcia makes the throw in. Walker on his way home. And Walker is out at the plate. Great throw in by Adolis Garcia. He has been incredible this postseason, not only offensively, but as we see there, defensively as well. Pham is in with a base hit, but does advance to second. I don't really blame the Diamondbacks third base coach for sending him in because, honestly, most guys can't make the throw. Oh, no, he actually stopped Walker. I don't really blame Walker because most guys can't make that throw. Lions got a field goal. All right, anyway, Gurriel is up next. He's batting .268. He fouls this one off. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1 to Gurriel. Here's the pitch, and Gurriel pops this one up. Simeon calls everyone off, and he makes the catch. 2 outs now. And up next, Alek Thomas, and his first pitch drops in there for a strike. Thomas, but pretty average postseason, .256. Pretty good for the 7-hole hitter. He's batting .400 in this series. He's batting 4 for 10 with that's an average of .400. And here is the 0-1. If Scherzer will pitch it, here it is. This pitch inside, it's 1-1 now. And 2-1, and this pitch bounced off of Scherzer. Jung throw to first, and he makes the play. What an incredible play by Josh Jung, and that ends the inning. Some incredible defense by the Texas Rangers in this inning prevents the Diamondbacks from scoring any runs. We are still tied at 0. Garcia and Jung, man. I mean, I was telling you before this inning, Jung was playing some great defense. Forced that double play and a pitch that bounced off Scherzer, a bare hand, and throws it over to first. Also, give credit to Lowe. That was a great stretch as well. Level Up Sports Talk. What's up, my man? How's it going? How is it going today? Today is going. It was actually pretty good. It was a pretty fun day. I'll give it that. Day was a little longer, but it felt pretty fun today. Tomorrow, it's going to be a good day too. Filming the podcast tomorrow, the CR7 podcast. If you guys have not listened to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast, go to WSJP's YouTube. You guys will see it on there. Yeah, I know the Jahmyr Gibbs fantasy managers are loving his 8-touch drive or whatever. Honestly, that's why I really didn't draft Jahmyr Gibbs. I was kind of scared. I don't really typically like to draft rookies. I know this is my first year, but I've done fantasy mock drafts before. And I just don't like drafting rookies. Anyway, first pitch here. Nathaniel Lowe at bat. He swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Lowe only batted 196 this postseason. He's 0 for 7 in this series. So not a good postseason, not a good series, but we'll see what he can do here. Here is the 0-1. And this pitch drops in there for a strike. It's a quick 0-2. Pafat with a very good start to this game. And if he can get not all 9 batters down, but can at least get them down if they get on base or not, he has had a very good start. Next pitch was fouled off, and it is 0-2. Oh, and 2. This pitch low. It's 1-2. I think Moreno wanted that call. Unfortunately for him, he did not get it. It could have been called a strike. The framing, I think, wasn't too good, but I could see where the umpire's coming from. The break was kind of late, but Lowe fouls this one off. It's 1-2. Remain 1-2. Back to the throw from Garcia. That was just a really nice throw. You haven't seen too many of those throws in this postseason. And Lowe fouls his next pitch off. It'll remain 1-2. Stephen Curry has 16 of the 20 Warriors points so far. Adolis Garcia, since 2022, has 23 outfield assists. That leads the AL, and he has 2 this postseason. Very good on the defensive side of the ball. We see from Garcia. Here's the 1-2 to Lowe. This pitch will be low, and it's 2-2. And this next pitch, another ball, and it's 3-2. 3-2 to Lowe, and he hits this one into right center for a base hit. Thomas slides. Lowe going for second, and he slides in there safely with a double. Very good base running by Lowe. That did not look like it was going to be a base hit, but he was able to get into that gap and some great speed there. And up next, Josh Jung, and he takes his first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. Jung with a pretty good postseason. Started out bad hitting, but has improved ever since. He's batting .302 and looking to potentially drive in Nathaniel Lowe. Here is the pitch. This one low, and it's 1-1. Low. I didn't even try to make a joke there. And Jung's career versus Brandon Pfaadt, he is 2 for 3. He has 2 home runs against him. Looking to build off that success here and can maybe potentially get a third one. And Jung fouls this off. Jung swings and misses on that one. Got him on the sinker. It's a strikeout. And I even see the first pitch to Taveras. And it's a strike. And this next pitch fouled off. It's 0-2. It is a quick 0-2 to Taveras. And his career against Brandon Pfaadt, he's 2 for 2 with a home run. So all these guys who have been dominating Brandon Pfaadt, see if they can do it again here. That did not work out so well for Josh Jung. And this pitch inside, it is. Yeah, that one was inside. It's 1-2. Here is the 2-2 to Taveras, and he grounds this one to Marte, who makes the play at first. But that does advance Lowe over to second or third, and 2 outs now. And Simeon lines this one foul in his first pitch. 0-1 is Simeon. Here is the pitch. This one inside. It's 1-1 now. Simeon this season, regular season with runners in scoring position, he played really well. In the postseason, not as well. 1-1. This pitch outside. It's 2-1 now. Two and one to Simeon, and he hits this one in the left center, and that's a base hit. Thomas able to get it in. Simeon will stay at first in an RBI single. That will give the Rangers the first run of the game and the lead. All right, up next, Corey Seager, as they go to talk to Pafat. And scoring first this postseason, the Rangers are 8-0. The Diamondbacks are 7-0. Here's Corey Seager, and Seager hits this one in the right. No doubt about it. It is gone. Corey Seager with a 2-run home run, and the Texas Rangers extend their lead. Seager's 5th home run of the postseason give the Rangers a 3-0 advantage. And Garcia's up next. He swings and misses on this first pitch as a strike. Corey Seager, 18 career postseason home runs. That's the second most among shortstops, tied. And this next pitch taken for a strike. It's 0-2. And Garcia fouls this next pitch off. It'll remain 0-2. Oh and 2. Garcia fouls this pitch off again and will remain 0-2. Oh and 2 to Garcia, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 to Garcia, swing and a miss, got him. Foul tip, and that ends the top half of the inning. Corey Seager, though, a 2-run blast. that will help extend the Rangers' lead. I guess nobody scored in the Lions game because nothing's really going on. All right, so first pitch. That one was to Longoria. It's a strike. It's on 1. And this next pitch, another strike, 0-2. And this next pitch low, it's 1-2. And swing and a miss. Got him on the cutter. It's a strikeout for Max Scherzer. And up next, Perdomo. He takes his first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. He was trying to bunt. Here's the 0-1 to Perdomo. He takes his pitch high. It's 1-1 now. And Perdomo fouls this next pitch off. It's 1-2. Perdomo, pretty solid postseason, batting .293. Perdomo hits this one into right. Garcia makes the catch. All right. 2 outs now. We start out, well, not start out, but we are at the top of the order for the Diamondbacks. This first pitch to Carroll. They're going to say inside. It's 1-0. Carroll grounded out in the first inning, and he's looking to get on with 2 outs, try and do something for the Diamondbacks. And this pitch low, it's 2-0. 2-0 to Carroll. Here it is, and this one low again. It's 3-0 now, and Corbin Carroll could potentially get on with maybe a walk. And this next pitch to Carroll, they're going to say it drops in there for a strike. It's 3-1 now. 3-1, and this one inside, ball 4. Corbin Carroll able to get on with a 2-out walk. All right, up next, Marte. He walked in his first at-bat, and he swings on this one. It's a foul. It is 0-1 to start off this at-bat. Oh, and 1 the Marte. Here is the pitch. And this one is wild. Carroll going to advance to second, looking for third, but he's going to hold at second. And Corbin Carroll continues to steal bases incredibly, even though that one was a wild pitch, something noteworthy. One and one to Marte. Here's the pitch, and he hits this one in the left. Carter moving in on it, and he makes the catch. All right, so now we go into the 4th inning. I guess it's still 3-0 Lions. Maybe I can catch the tail end of that game. If this game goes fast. This game is going pretty fast. We're going to the 4th inning. It's under an hour. Yeah, still 3-0 Lions. It's the end of the first quarter. All right. When do waiver claims even come out? I don't even know. Let me look it up. When do waiver Let's go to 30. Sometime between 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Okay. They process. All right. All right, that's fine. All right, so here we go. Carter. Am I missing pitches? It's 1-1. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, 36 and 33. They're both on my fantasy team. 1-1 to Carter. And Carter hits this one sharply to Marte, and he makes the play over at first. That's the first out of the inning. So that's one out. The Roberto Clemente Award, presented earlier today. Aaron Judge was awarded. And up next will be Mitch Garver. He grounded into a double play in his first at bat, and this one will be low. It's 1-0. Grounded into a double play in the second inning. Luckily for him, he can't do that on this at bat, but I'm sure he would not like to get a ground out. Here is the 1-0. Takes this pitch right down the plate. It's 1-1. One and one to Garver. Here is the pitch. And he fouls this off. It's a quick 1-2. And Garver going to have to protect the plate here. Perfat, only 53 pitches. Or actually, well, not only. He has thrown 53 pitches in 4.1 innings. Not the best start. Here is the 1-2. And a swing and a miss for Garver. Strike 3. Got him on the sweeper. That is Perfat's third strikeout today. And he's looking for a flawless inning. Good break. Garver just chased it, and he misses. Jonah Heim up next, and he takes his first pitch for a ball, and it's 1-0. Here is the 1-0 to Heim, and he takes this one low, but they're still going to call it a strike. It's 1-1. Heim, not a great postseason, trying to get on with 2 outs here and potentially give the Rangers something to work with. Here is the 1-1 that's low, and it's 2-1 now. Here is the 2-1 to Heim. And he hits this one in the left. Gurriel makes the catch that will end the top half of the inning. Flawless inning for Pafat. Doesn't give up any more damage. And the Rangers, though, will still have the lead at 3-0. Lions got a field goal at 6-0. Surprised they're not dominating the game, but it is what it is there. Max Scherzer is coming out of the game. Getting in from Jeff Passan. Interesting. Jaylen Brown with 70 fantasy points. Jeez Louises. And, of course, Klay Thompson's missing tonight's game. I end up putting Freddie Simons on IR. I might just drop him. I don't know who I'm going to drop. I might drop Herder when it's all said and done. Because when Simon, I don't really want to have to drop Simons. So I might just drop. I might drop Brogdon. I'll drop Herder or Brogdon. I'll probably end up dropping Herder. I might want to pick up with Strus down the line because Strus has done really well. I don't know. Jokic plays later tonight. Brown's giving me 20 points. Scherzer's a little frustrated that he's coming out of the game. And Gray is warming up now. I don't really understand the reason why, but I guess we'll find out soon. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown gave me a combined 132 points. Wow. Did Spencer Dinwiddie get hurt? Oh my gosh. Don't tell me I gotta put him on IR. Thank God I didn't start Andrew Wiggins tonight. He is at a negative 5 points right now in the fantasy. Jeez. Irving's out as well. That's just great. Somehow John Morant and Bradley Beal are also not claimed yet in this league. So once Bradley Beal comes back, I'm just going to drop somebody. I'll probably just end up dropping Darius Garland. Then I can drop Dinwiddie for Ja. Because I think, I don't know, Bradley Beal kind of plays shooting guard or point guard. So what the hell's going on with Max Scherzer? Is he hurt? Yeah, okay, he left with the trainer. Oh boy. I don't know. know why those guys aren't picked up. But once Ja comes back from his suspension, I'm hopping on it. And Gray is in for Scherzer, and this first pitch is a strike. Leading off in this inning is Gabriel Moreno. He grounded into a double play in the first inning. Not looking to repeat any of that. Here is the 0-1 to Moreno. And this pitch outside is 1-1 now. The 1-1 to Moreno. And he swings and misses on that. And this pitch now in the dirt, it is 2-2. It is 2-2 now to Moreno, and he fouls this off. It'll remain 2-2. And Moreno will foul this off again. It'll remain 2-2. And a swing and a miss for Moreno. Got him on the slider, and it's the first strikeout. All right, now Walker's up. First pitch to him is a strike. It's 0-1. Walker, he is 1-for-1 today with that double. See what he can do here. And Walker grounds this one to Jung. He backhands it, and he makes the throw over to first. Tommy Pham up next, and he hits this one into the stand. It's 0-1, 98 miles an hour. Pham, he's 1-for-1 today. He singled in the second inning. Almost drove in a run, but unfortunately for him, Adolis Garcia was able to get the out at the plate. Here is the 0-1. And Pham hits this one into center. Taveras backing up on it, and he makes the catch that will end the inning. Gray with a flawless inning as he comes in on short notice for Max Scherzer. The Rangers still lead 3-0. Okay. Lions still up 6-0. Maybe this game is going by pretty fast, so maybe we can get that game in there. Who knows? 2 innings left in the second, third. Field goal for the Lions, the third field goal of the game. All right, up first will be Nathaniel Lowe. He's 1 for 1 today with a double. And this next pitch to Lowe is a swing and a miss. It is 1-1 now. Lowe, he doubled in the third inning and is one of the 3 runs scored across for the Rangers. The Fat getting the 1-1 pitch prepared. And here it is. This pitch inside, it is 2-1 now. Two and 1, and a foul off by Lowe. It's 2-2 now. He is now down in the count, something you don't want. You want to keep Lowe's streak going, as he's not had the best postseason so far, but we'll see what he can do. Here is the pitch. And he fouls us off again. It is 2-2. So Pafat does have 63 pitches in 4 innings pitched, so you got to be thinking for the Diamondbacks, if he doesn't give up any more runs, then when do you take him out? But if he does, give up at least one or two more runs, and you got to start thinking about the bullpen here. And this one inside, it's a full count now. And if he does give up this base runner, I don't know what you do. If you're the Diamondbacks, do you start warming somebody up only in the 5th inning? And strike 3 called. Whoa! That pitch was a strike. The umpire stood up like that was a strike. That was a really bad call. That pitch was in there, but ball 4, and that's a walk. And now Josh Jung is in there, and he takes his first pitch outside, but it's 0-1. Jung struck out in the 3rd inning. I don't understand. How did they call that pitch a strike, but they didn't call the one that was an obvious strike? That makes no sense. Here's the 0-1 to Jung. And here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on the nasty sweeper. It is 0-2 to Jung. Oh, 0-2 to Jung. Here is the pitch, and he fouls this off. It'll remain 0-2. And Jung takes this next pitch outside. It's 1-2. And this next pitch hits Jung, or it bounced off his bat. I think it bounced off the tip of his bat. Yeah, I think it just hit off the tip of his bat. Here is the 1-2 to Jung. Swing and a miss. Got him on the sweeper. Again, Jung goes down on strikes for the second time today, and that is Pafat's 4th strikeout. Taveras up next, and he fouls his first pitch off. It's 0-1. Here is the next pitch to Taveras. It's outside. It will be 1-1 now. And Taveras grounds this one to third, or lines the one to third. Longoria makes the catch, and he was not able to make the throw over to first in time. And so Lowe is safe. And up next will be Marcus Semien, the top of the order for the Rangers. He's 1 for 2 today, and this first pitch is in there for a strike. A leadoff walk for the Rangers, and they have not been able to convert anything off of that. An RBI single for Simeon in the third inning. He's also one of the 3 runs. And this next pitch, low. It's 1-1 now. One and one to Simeon, and Simeon grounds this one to third. Longoria bobbles it, but he is able to make the throw over to first for the third out. Buffett does give up a walk, but some good defense from Evan Longoria helps the Diamondbacks and the top half of the inning. Gurriel, he will lead off the bottom of the 5th when we come back. All right, what are the Lions doing? Still 9-0, but let's see where the ball is or whatever. Raiders scored a touchdown. I didn't even see that. They had the ball on their own 35. Okay. How'd they score? Josh Jacobs, 3-yard rushing touchdown. Okay. Jameer Gibbs averaging 3 yards per carry. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 4 receptions, 88 yards. What the hell's going on with Devontae Adams? Is he doing nothing? Adams has 0 catches and 2 targets. Wow. Garoppolo's 3 for 8 with an interception. Jacobs has 12 carries for 4.2 yards a carry. All right, Gray is still in the game. Gurriel's up next, and he fouls his first pitch off. It's 0-1. Nine through 5 hitters in games 1 and 2. The Rangers are 118 in average. The Diamondbacks are 425, but not done too well tonight. Looking to change that here. Gurriel takes this next pitch for a strike. 97-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. And it's 0-2. Gurriel, he is 0 for 1 in his first at-bat. He popped out in the second inning. On to Gurriel, and he fouls this one off. 0-2 to Gurriel. Here is the pitch. And he grounds this to third. Jung backhand it, and he makes the throw over to first. Again, Jung with another great defensive play, and that's the first out. And this first pitch to Thomas grounded to Gray, and he tags first. And this first pitch to Longoria is a strike. And Longoria fouls this next pitch off. It is 0-2. Longoria check swings. Did he go? No, he didn't. There is the 1-2 to Longoria. And he pops this up, low, moves into foul territory, and he makes the catch. That will end the inning. Perfect inning for Gray. Adolis Garcia will lead off the sixth. The Rangers still lead 3-0. All right. Let's go. Let's get back into this game. Going into the sixth, maybe? Feels like this game's going quick. All right, so we start off the sixth inning, with Corey Seager. And he takes his first pitch outside, 1-0. Seager is 1 for 2 today. Pafat's still in the game, 78 pitches for him. And this next pitch is outside, 2-0. Seager had a 2-run home run in the third inning. And here is the pitch. Seager pops this one up to center field. Thomas moves back on it, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. The 1 through 4 hitters in game 2, the Rangers were 2 for 15 tonight. They are 3 for 10, so a lot better so far. But the defense is really what's going to come into play tonight. Garcia is up next, and he has not had his best night. He is 0 for 2 today. And that first pitch is a swing and a miss, 0-1 now. Garcia has struck out, and he has flown out today. The 0-1. Another swing and a miss. This time got him on the fastball. It was a little high, and it's a quick 0-2 to Garcia. And Castro warming up in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Oh, 0-2 to Garcia. This pitch outside. It's 1-2 now. One and two to Garcia. Here is the pitch, and this pitch is low. It's 2-2 now. Two and two to Garcia, and he fouls this one off. It'll remain 2-2. Two and two to Garcia. Here is the pitch, and this one is outside. It is 3-2 now. Three and two to Garcia. This pitch outside. It's ball 4. Garcia didn't know it was ball 4, but it is. He will get on with a 1-out walk. America's game of the week. Eagles, Cowboys, Sunday at 4 o'clock. You guys know Eagles predictions will be out on that day, and they will be a good one. And looks like Buffett will be done for the night. Yes, he will. Buffett with 87 pitches, 3 runs given up. He is responsible for that runner on first. Crowd giving him a standing ovation. And he goes 5.1 innings. Not the best night, but the offense definitely could have helped him out. All right. And Jared Goff had a touchdown. Sam Laporta. Of course. Of course, I sat him this week in fantasy. I picked him up, and he's been actually doing really well. If Darren Waller's out next week, I think I'm going to put him in. All right, so first pitch to Carter on the outside. Castro's in the game. It is 1-0. Carter, he is 1 for 2 today. He has a single in the second inning. Looking to advance Garcia here. His first pitch outside. It's 2-0 now. And this next pitch, outside, but still called for a strike. That was way outside. Two and one, and Carter hits this one in the left for a base hit. Garcia will advance to second. He'll stop there, and Carter is on with a 1-out single. Advances Garcia to second, and now the Rangers have a runner in scoring position with 1 out, and now Mitch Garver will have a chance to drive in at least one of those runs for the Rangers. So Garver, he's grounded into a double play today and has struck out. Not the best game for Mitch Garver. Hopefully for him, he can turn that around here. Here is the first pitch, and this one will get in there for a strike. It's 0-1. On the Garver, and this pitch was almost wild. It's 1-1 now. One on the Garver. Here is the pitch, and this one is low. It's 2-1 now. And Nelson is warming up in the bullpen for Arizona. And Garver will take this next pitch for a strike. It's now 2-2. So Garver, better start swinging this bat, brother, because if you don't swing this bat, it's going to be 2 outs and not really much of a chance for the Rangers to score, because I don't think that anybody has much confidence in Jonah Heim right now. Here's the 2-2 and a foul off of Garver's foot, and it will remain 2-2. And Garver hits this one into center. Thomas running in on it, and he makes the catch. A little scary there. It was in the gap, but Thomas doing a good job making that catch, and it is now 2 outs. So up next will be Jonah Heim, who he is 0 for 2 today and has not had a good postseason. So hopefully he can come out of his shadow and potentially drive in a run for the Rangers, and I'm sure they would love some insurance runs before they go into the final third of this game. Here is the first pitch to Heim, and he grounds this one softly to Longoria, and he makes the play over at first. That ends the top half of the inning. It was a little scary for the Diamondbacks. Garcia was in scoring position, but Castro comes in and is able to pick up the pieces. No damage done. We're going to the bottom of the sixth. Josh McDaniel, offense at halftime. Oh, no catches, 2 targets for Devontae Adams, 0 catches for Michael Mayer, and 0 targets for Jacoby Myers. Wow. And the trade deadline is tomorrow. Okay. So maybe I could catch the end of the game after this. Was sort of on the bottom of the sixth. Maybe. Gray's still in there. And this first pitch to Perdomo, 1-0. Perdomo, he is 0 for 1 today, flew out in the third inning. And here is the 1-0. This pitch in there. It's 1-1 now. Perdomo trying to get on for this top of the order, who have not played up to par, but hopefully for them, maybe with Perdomo on, will give them some of a momentum boost. Here is the 1-1 pitch. And this one drops in there. It is now 1-2. Gray so far has played pretty solid. 2 innings pitch and a strikeout for him. Looking to build off of that in this 6th inning, in his 3rd inning of work. Putting in them innings today. Here is the pitch. Now here it is. This pitch low. It's 2-2 now. Gray trying to get his first out of the inning here. Two and two now to Perdomo. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on the 4-seam fastball. Strike 3. And that is the 2nd strikeout of the game for Gray. And that will bring up now the top of the order, Corbin Carroll, looking to get anything going for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Not much has gone right for them tonight. Well, we'll see what they can do here with the top of the order coming up. Here is Carroll. The first pitch from Gray is fouled off. Carroll, he's 0 for 1 today. He does have a walk. And he had that in the third inning. Now trying to get on base again. We'll see what he can do. On 1 to Carroll. Here is the pitch. And a foul. It will now be 0-2. Still throwing 97-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. So a great job today from Gray in the speed department of his pitches. You do love to see it. And if you are a Rangers fan, here is the 0-2 to Corbin Carroll. And he swings and misses. This one, 98 on the fastball. And that will put Carroll down on strikes. Gray's third strikeout of the game and his second of the inning. Up next, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 today. And this first pitch off the glove of Marcus Semien, and that will go into right center for a base hit. Marte will hold off at first, and his hitting streak continues to 19. Unless they count that as an error, but I don't know if they will. Did it go through his glove? Oh no, it just went off of it. If he would have jumped, it would have leaped a little bit. He could have caught it. I don't know. But anyway, Gabriel Moreno now is up next. He's 0 for 2 today, and Moreno hits this one into right, and Garcia runs in and makes the catch that will end the inning. Gray does give up one base hit, but doesn't do many damage, and the Rangers still lead 3-0 as we go into the 7th. We're going into the final third of this game. Oh boy, Eagles-Cowboys. This is going to be a tough game for the Eagles. One of their toughest yet. I'd say the Dolphins was probably their toughest yet, in my opinion, but the Raiders didn't even get a pass for wide receiver. Jesus. I think I'm starting Sam Laporta in fantasy next week. How many fantasy points does he have? Wait, he has a bye week next week. Damn it. He's 16 points. Jeez, man. I'm starting him next week. I don't care. Thank God I picked him up. He is a monster. That is honestly ridiculous. 16 fantasy points for Sam Laporta. Bro, Game 4 tomorrow. I believe at 8 o'clock it starts. All right. Now Nelson is in the game. Lowe is up. He's 1-for-1 today with a walk. And it's not in the best postseason, but it's still doing really well. Double, a walk, and a run. Very good game for Lowe tonight. Here is the 0-1 to him. He takes this one outside. It's 1-1 now. And Nelson trying to do anything to not make this game any worse for the Arizona Diamondbacks as they are down 3-0. And this next pitch is low. It's 2-1 now. And really, ever since the 3 runs, the Texas offense has not done much, but the defense has played really well. Lowe hits this one into left, and on the warning track, Gurriel makes the catch. I was just about to give announcers jinx after I said that, but Gurriel prevented that right there. John Gray, it seems like that's the end of his day. He pitched in the World Series in 2 games. He has pitched 4 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, has given up 2 hits, and 7 strikeouts. What a time it has been for Gray this season, or this World Series. Josh Jung is up next, and he's 0-for-2 today. He takes this pitch low. It's 1-0. DeJounte Murray with 41 points tonight. Jeez Louise. 2 strikeouts for Jung tonight. Not looking for a third, as that would be not too good in a World Series game. And he takes this one low. It is 2-0 now. Here is 2-0. Jung grounds this one to Perdomo, who makes the play over at first. That's the second out of the inning. And up next, that will bring out Taveras, who is in the 9th hole. And he will try to get on for this top of the lineup. See what they can do with 2 outs now. Nelson, solid inning so far. Only 7 pitches. Has gotten 2 outs. Taveras, he is 0-for-2 today. He takes his first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. The hell is he doing? Gray just biting his fingernails or something. 0-1, and this pitch is low. It's 1-1 now. Let's see, 0-for-2 Taveras, and see what he can do here. Here's the 1-1, and this one is high and outside. It is 2-1. Devontae Adams got his first catch. Congratulations. So Taveras has grounded out and he's lined out in today's game. Looking for some success, and he takes his next pitch down the middle. It is now 2-2. And Taveras grounds this one to Longoria, and a quick throw over to first ends the top half of the inning. Nelson comes in and takes down the Rangers 1-2-3. Walker, Pham, Gurriel will lead off the inning for the Diamondbacks. Flyers lost. The Vikings working through a plan. They're going to have to pull out a deal to get somebody. They can't just start Nick Mullins with Justin Jefferson coming back. Honestly, I would trade for a backup quarterback. I mean, Jacoby Brissett maybe could be an option. Maybe like, I don't know. Jameis Winston, that's a good option from New Orleans. I mean, let's look at cute quarterbacks on the market. Who's available? Now let's put a date in the in Google. And so saying Minnesota could sell some players. I mean, I know Daniel Hunter has been like on the trade block. I think what is it? The Commanders are going to sell their players. I don't know who. I don't know who's going to give up a second-round pick for Sweat and Chase Young. I feel like any team would, to be honest. Like a team that's maybe ready for the wild card. Like I know Seattle's looking for defensive help. Maybe they could try and take on Sweat. I feel like that would be a good option for them. They're trying to pick up some picks. I don't know. I highly doubt they would trade him to like any NFC team. Maybe now the Lions don't really need defensive line help. I'm gonna say an AFC team would probably take it. I don't really want to say Kansas City because they're probably gonna be in the market for a receiver. But no, they just are looking to trade Rashee Rice. I don't know. We'll see who they deal them to. It's gonna be a tough. Maybe the Jets could always be an option. I feel like the Bills, the Bengals don't need it. Where else? Nah, Miami's got enough pass rushers. Trying to think of like contending teams. Ravens, potentially. Pittsburgh has enough options. Cleveland has enough options. I don't know. It's tough. What about the East? I said all those teams. Patriots aren't going to do it. Bills have enough. I don't know. I guess any teams maybe trying to add any firepower. Like Baltimore could be a good option if they're really trying to go for it all and they think that they can beat the Chiefs this season or the Bills or the Bengals. But if the Broncos can beat the Chiefs, then I guess anybody really can. If the Eagles can pick it up, they'll give me a good feeling against Kansas City. So Christian Walker will lead off the inning for the Diamondbacks. And Josh Schwartz will come in this postseason. He has 8 games pitched. He's pitched 8 and 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits given up, 1 earned run, and 7 strikeouts with 4 walks. I don't know. We'll talk about the trade deadline. That video will be out on Wednesday. But I'll be looking extensively into that tomorrow. All right. First up, Christian Walker. Here is the pitch to him, and that one outside. It's 1-0. Walker, he's 1 for 2 today. He has a double in the second inning. The 1-0 to Walker. Here is the pitch, and he grounds this one sharply to Simeon, who will make the play over at first for the first out of the inning. Man, Diamondbacks really have a nice stadium now. I look at it from a drone angle or whatever they want to call it. It's a really good angle. It's a really nice stadium. Are the Diamondbacks that rich of a franchise? Anyway, up next, Tommy Pham. He's 1 for 2 today. He has a single. This one low. It's 1-0. So Forbes already has an out with just 3 pitches. Something you don't see much from these relievers. Don't see quick outs from them, but Pham hits this one into center. Taveras running on it, and this one will go past him off the wall. Pham is in there with a one-out double. Now maybe the Diamondbacks can get something going in the 7th inning. Tommy Pham continuing his great World Series performance. He is 2 for 3 today, and he gets on with that one there. Raiders scored a touchdown. Oh, it's close now. Marcus Peters, 75. Oh, pick 6. Gurriel now up, and this first pitch in there for a strike. Gurriel is 0 for 2 today. We'll see if he can potentially drive in this Tommy Pham run, who is on second. He's in scoring position. It is 0-1 to Gurriel. And Gurriel fouls this one off. It's 0-2. On 2 to Gurriel. Swing and a miss. Got him on the curveball. And Heim tags him out for the second out of the inning. Schwartz's first strikeout. And Gurriel down on strikes. That will bring up Alek Thomas, the center fielder, who will now be pinned on to get this Tommy Pham run in. That was a terrible swing. That was outside. That pitch broke way too early. Terrible swing. Thomas is up next. He takes his first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. These damn curveballs are getting the whole team. Thomas is 0 for 2 today. He has two ground outs. Here is the 0-1 to Thomas. And this one is high. It's 1-1. 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Great pitch there from Schwartz. With runners in scoring position today, the Rangers are 1 for 5. The Diamondbacks are also 1 for 5. Or wait, does that mean in the series or this game? Oh, well, they are 1 for 5 because of Pham did get a hit, but Garcia got him out at the plate. Got Walker out of the plate, and now this pitch is fouled off. It's 1-2 now to Thomas. One more will be the end of the inning, and a killer for the Diamondbacks if they do not get this run in. Diamondback fans very nervous. They are on their feet. 1-2. Here's the pitch to Thomas. This one high. It's 2-2 now. Two and 2 to Thomas. And he pops this up. Low, moving into foul territory, but this one will go into the stands foul. Thomas really going to need a hit here. He's making Schwartz work for his out, but still does not take away from the fact that for the Diamondbacks to get anything going, they are going to need this run here, and they will go out to talk to Schwartz. I don't know if is this a trainer? I don't know who this guy is talking to Schwartz. I guess this is a trainer. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but he seems to be okay. And he's doing some pitches just to keep, I guess, his arm or elbow or whatever it is. Aroldis Chapman is warming up in the bullpen just in case Schwartz is not good to go. He does need one more pitch to end this inning, so we'll see what the doctors decide to do. I'm not sure what the big hurrah was. I don't know if he said he felt something. on that last pitch? I'm not so sure, but medical training staff and the pitching coaches and so on and so forth will go back into the dugout. Sports just needs one more pitch to end this inning, and maybe he can get checked out for whatever his problem is. But he is allowing only one hit out of 14 at bats with runners on base this postseason. Here is the 2-2, and Thomas fouls this one off. We'll see the 2-2 pitch again. I don't know if I'd want to walk Thomas because then you leave on two guys. And with Longoria up, and you never know what can happen. Here's the 2-2, and Thomas will foul it off again. It'll probably be Schwarb's last that bad if he can get this out. Two and two to Thomas, but he calls time. Two and two to Thomas. Here is the pitch. This one inside, it's 3-2. Three and two to Thomas. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on the curveball. It was a little inside, but he gets the job done. And that will end the inning. Schwarbs had a bit of a problem with his arm and some base runners. Well, just a base runner, but he is able to end the inning with the Rangers still leading 3-0. We go into the eighth. Hold on, chat. All right, let's go. Bottom of the eighth. Or top of the eighth, sorry. This first pitch is a ball to Marcus Semien. And this next pitch is a strike to Semien. And this next pitch outside to Semien. It is 2-1 now. Two one. Semien grounds this up the middle to Marte, who makes the play over at first, and that is the first out. Albert Pujols. And then Shane Victorino, my boy. I love Shane Victorino. All right, up next, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 3 today. And he takes his pitch inside. It's 1-0. And this next pitch is in there for a strike. It is 1-1 now. This next pitch is in there for a strike. It is 1-2 now. And swing and a miss. Got him on the cutter. Castro's first strikeout. Seager goes down on strikes. It's now 2 outs. Monreal St. Brown already has 100 receiving yards against the Raiders tonight. That's still the score it was. And this first pitch high to Garcia. It's 1-0. And Garcia hits this one in the center, and that's the first out. Or the third out, and that will end the top half of the inning. Garcia kind of crouching and pointing to his back. Yeah, his lower back. Oh, I know that pain, actually. I felt that exact pain, but he's feeling. Now to the bottom of the eighth. I know the exact pain, that lower back thing. Oh, that is the worst pain ever. Right after you're swinging. Hate that. So let's see. We get 2 more innings. Who's leading off? Is it Moreno? I think it is. I don't even remember. All right, so we have a new pitcher coming in already because of Smith is pinch hitting. Aroldis Chapman's going to come in. All right, so this first pitch to Rivera, who is pinch hitting for Longoria, is in the dirt. It is 1-0. Aroldis Chapman is in there, and Jankowski, former Philly, is in right field. Next pitch is in there for a strike. What's up, G? How's it going? And this next pitch is high. It's 2-1. What is up, G? Easy day. Wasn't a bad day. It was easy, pretty nice. St. Joe's Preparatory School. 2-1. Rivera hits this one into right foul. No tests or quizzes today, so I'm Very happy about that one. Feels like one day where I didn't have to do that. Didn't have to worry about that. Tomorrow's Halloween. This game, I think the game's at 7 or 8 tomorrow, this game. So I don't know. It depends on whether we're streaming. Depends on what we're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. 2-2 to Rivera. Here's the pitch. And he hits this one into right. And this one will drop in there for a base hit. It'll go off the wall. Jankowski does get it in, but not before Rivera is on with a leadoff double. And now the Diamondbacks are in business, and we can see what they're going to do. Man, tomorrow Halloween. Let's see, what's the game tomorrow? I want to try and catch the end of the Lions and Raiders, but if this game's going to go on, then it's going to be a little tough. I might catch a little end of the fourth quarter. Let's see, when's this game tomorrow? What time is it? I'll probably also be streaming at Crown Jewel. So it's from noon to 3, I guess. Actually, I don't know. All right, that's going to be tough. We'll see. I'll have predictions out for that. So what time to start tomorrow? 8:03, okay. Yeah, Crown Jewel's this Saturday. Garcia's injury. Yeah, Crown Jewel's is Saturday, 12 o'clock Eastern time. And this next pitch to Perdomo, 1-1 now. I don't even remember the first pitch. Leclerc warming up, stretching the bullpen. Roman is defending against LA Knight. And this pitch is low. It's 2-1 now. And Perdomo hits this one in the left for a base hit. And Rivera is in to score. The Arizona Diamondbacks are on the board. It is now 3-1. The Diamondbacks have not been able to get any runners in. The defense of the Rangers has been so good tonight that the Diamondbacks have not been able to get anything, but they are finally able to get that one. Corbin Carroll up. This is a great time for Corbin Carroll. This game was in Philly. The weather would suck. That is true. That is very true. Jahmyr Gibbs, 27-yard rushing touchdown. Carroll takes his first pitch outside. It's 1-0. All right, so Carroll's 0 for 2 today. He did have a walk in the third inning, so we'll see what we can do in his fourth at-bat. Here is the 1-0 to Corbin Carroll. And he fouls this off. It is 1-1. And Chapman trying for a pickoff, unsuccessful. It's still 1-1. Here is one on the Carroll as soon as Chapman gets on the damn rubber. Here is the pitch. And Carroll takes this one for a strike. It's now 1-2. I'm about to lose my fantasy game in the fourth quarter on Monday night. Oh, damn. I've already won my fantasy game, so I'm good. I also have to put in a waiver claim for Will Levis, like the second waivers come out. 1-2 to Carroll. Here is the pitch. This pitch high. It's 2-2 now. Guys, Josh Jacobs in a 4-point lead. How can you win? And a foul for Carroll. My running back's been like carrying me. I have Breece Hall and Travis Etienne. 2-2 to Carroll. Here's the pitch. Got him! Looking on the slider, and he knew it. Chapman's first strikeout of the game and the first of the inning. See, I've already won. I absolutely dominated. I've won, what was it? I think it was 131.38 to 57.3. But for real, it's driving me insane. Keep losing by a point or two, and it keeps going down Monday Night Football. And Marte grounds this to Seager, who throws it over to Simeon, and he gets him at first. What an incredible double play. And once again, the display of the Texas Rangers defense right there. Corey Seager, a great flip to Simeon, and Simeon with the great throw over to Lowe. Great stretch by Lowe as well. Very close, but umpire says he gets the out, and that will do it for the eighth inning. The Rangers do give up one, but it's still 3-1. Breece Hall, Bijan, and Pollard. Damn, you got a good core, bro. You have a good core. But yeah, I have ETN, Hall, and Mostert. So, like, they're dominating for me. They have a combined, 50-something points for me this week. So, yeah, they're dominating. But the Jaguars have off. Here's my problem. Is Justin Jefferson coming off IR this week? Because that would really help me. So what I have to do is I have to go pick up another receiver because I don't really trust Josh Reynolds. So I got to drop Juwan Jennings. I'm going to pick up Shakir from the Bills. Hopefully he can do something for me. And then I can hopefully I'll just use Brandon Ayuk and Deontay Johnson. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't trust Josh Reynolds. So Josh Reynolds is good. He's has more fantasy points than Juwan Jennings. That's why I'm going to drop Jennings and pick up Shakir. And then I'm going to pick up Will Levis, and then I'll drop Kenny Pickett because Pickett's just absolutely terrible. And then I'll use Will Levis this week, and then I'll just put in Lawrence the week after. Also, Lawrence does have an injury problem, which is good that he is on a bye. All my players on a bye. I have Ayuk on a bye, ETN on a bye, Lawrence on a bye. Then Josh Reynolds and Juwan Jennings are on a bye. Hopefully, what's his face can come off IR, Jefferson, and I can use him while Ayuk is on a bye. Even my backups are okay. Like my backups are the Steelers defense, Kenny Pickett, Noah Fant, Zach Moss, Kareem Hunt, Josh Reynolds, Jawan Jennings, and then I have Justin Jefferson on IR. I'm not going to drop Jefferson because that would just be stupid. But yeah, I'm definitely bringing in Will Levis. Second waivers come out. I don't even know when they come out, but I'll figure it out. They come out at like 12 o'clock at night, I'm doing it. Something about like 3 a.m. they come out. I'll just do it when I wake up. So I can get them in early. All right, so now it's only a 2-run lead. So I'm sure that the Rangers are going to want at least an insurance run for this inning. I don't know. That last play was close. If I was the Diamondbacks, I probably would have challenged that. I don't know. That's really close, but I think he is out. Yeah, my team's pretty good. My team on Sleeper is even better. I have a really good team there. I'm 6-1. I have the number 1 seed. I have Jalen Hurts, Austin Eckler, Jonathan Taylor, A.J. Brown, Mike Evans, Darren Waller, Puka Nacua, DeAndre Swift, Harrison Buckner, and the 49ers defense. My bench is Dak Prescott, Brian Robinson Jr., DK Metcalf, Michael Pittman Jr., and Sam Laporta. So yeah, I've had some pretty. This team is. I don't know how I stole all these. I don't know. I think nobody picked Taylor because of the. Yeah, Buckner is really great. He's actually been so consistent. He gave me 11 points. So Evan Carter's up. He has 2 singles tonight. But A.J. Brown has been so great for me. He had 33 points this past weekend. And this first pitch low is 1-0. My problem is that I never know who to start because I always am putting Nacua as one of my flexes. And this pitch outside, 2-0 now. Frias is in the game, or he's remaining in the game. I always don't know whether to start Evans, Metcalf, or Pittman. I've been starting Metcalf, but I started Evans this week, and this pitch is high. It's 3-0 now. But yeah, I started Evans this week. And Pittman had a really great game, though. He had 18 fantasy points. While, what's-his-face, Evans only had 12. And a 4-pitch walk for Carter, and not the great start. Yeah, I have some really good receivers. Thing is, there's also, like, some really good players, like, in this, almost still, like, you can claim. Like, there's still, like, Brock Purdy, Matthew Stafford, George Pickens, Zay Flowers, Jacoby Myers. Like, there's still some good players on the out there on the waivers, but I don't really need them. Garver's up 0-1 now. He takes that pitch a little low, but still called for a strike. But yeah, I have been dominating my games. 0-1. And Garver hits this one into center. Thomas backing up on the wall, and he makes the catch. Carter back to first. And I think he thought that was going to be a double or something even better for the Rangers. But that is not the case. I think the World Series will go to Game 7 now. I think it'll be done in 5. I can't see the Diamondbacks winning. I had the Rangers in 4, but I just can't see the Diamondbacks just hanging with this team. And a challenge from Arizona. What are they challenging? Oh, they're challenging that Carter did not touch the bag on his way back to second. Oh, okay. Or on his way back to first. Okay, they're saying the runner legally touched second. So not a bad challenge by the Diamondbacks. They just want to get these outs. Can't wait for Hurts first act. That is going to be good. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stream that one. That's okay. Let's see. What's the game between the Lions and the Raiders? What's going on there? Can I catch the end of that, maybe? Fourth quarter potential. Depends on what Jonah Heim can do here. He's 0 for 3 today. He has 2 flyouts and a ground out. And his first pitch is in there for a strike. Jahmyr Gibbs has more yards than the whole Raiders offense tonight. That's sad. 0-1, and Carter slides back into first as Frias attempts to pick him off, unsuccessful. Oh, 1 to Heim, and a swing and a miss. Got him on the fastball. It's 0-2. Tyler Hero, 35 points. Another man on my fantasy, baby. I love to see it. You love to see it. 0-2 to Heim. Here is... Nope, they're going to try and pick off Carter again. That one was close, but Carter able to slide in safely. You would think I have a stacked fantasy team, but freaking Kyrie Irving has given me, no fantasy points. And I don't know what they're going to talk to the umpire about, being the Rangers. I'm in 2 separate leagues. I don't know what the umpires are going to gathering around to talk about. Well, while we're here, we'll talk about fantasy basketball. I mean, I don't know. It's obviously not as popular as fantasy football, but look at this. My team, my one team, is this my league? Yeah, this is the league. This is my own personal. This is the one league that I created. I don't know what the team is. Or, no, I don't know what's going on with the umpires, but my typical starting lineup is Fred VanVleet, Jordan Poole, Kevin Durant, Karl Anthony Towns, Nikola Jokic. What do you call it? It wouldn't be Anthony Simons, but he's on IR. So I have Malcolm Brogdon in there now, and then Paul George, Tobias Harris, Bruce Brown, and Klay Thompson. But he's out right now, so Derek Lively would normally be in there. 1-2 now to Heim. And check swing. He went on that one. Strike 3. And Heim goes down on strikes. That is Fry's second strikeout today. And then in my other team, how am I down by 10 in that? Jeez. Kyrie Irving is out today. You got to be kidding me. I forgot about that. Oh, freaking Andrew Wiggins only gave me 5 points. So that's nothing. So my normal lineup is Trae Young, Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum, LeBron James, Victor Wembanyama, Jamal Murray, Jaylen Brown, Spencer Dinwiddie, Miles Turner, and Tyler Hero. So Frias will come out, and that's the end of his day. Tobias has been up and down, but if Kyrie Irving can get his nose to the grindstone, then Tobias is up and down. I mean, he's a roller coaster. He goes up and down, and it's really scary when he's going down. Same thing with Brian Johnson. He goes more down. But we don't even want to get into Brian Johnson right now. That man makes me feel like for MVP. Are we talking about NBA? NBA. Luka's always going to be my top prediction because it's Luka, but I don't know how well the Mavs are going to do this year because I think the roster around them is not that good. So we'll have to see there. But if I were to predict, I mean, you could always say Jokic. He's playing really well to start the year. Curry's having a real good start. Embiid just had 35 the other night. It's hard to say. I mean, you always would like to say Jokic because I feel like that's the safe pick. And Sal Frank is in the game. And this first pitch to low, or second pitch to low is in there for a strike. He's 1 for 2 today. He's doubled, walked, and is one of the 3 runs for the Rangers. And a foul for low. But I don't know. NBA MVP's tough. I'd like to say Embiid, but I'd much rather just win a championship. And honestly, I think this is the year that they should just blow it up if they don't. Low grounds this one off the glove of Sal Frank. Marte has to run, and he makes the play at first. That will end the top half of the 9th inning. One more chance for the Diamondbacks. Moreno, Walker, and Pham will be that chance. Leclerc will come out to try and end the game. 3 more batters. All right, if Leclerc can end this, then I can catch the end of the Monday Night Football game. If I was predicting, I'd say, yeah, I don't know. It feels like, I don't know. I feel like the ball is going to be shared way too much between him and Lillard to win MVP. Thing is, with guys with Embiid, Luka, Curry, Jokic, they are just so ball dominant. Jokic isn't ball dominant, but because he can create plays himself. He can create plays also without the ball. And then when he does get the ball, I mean, you really just can't stop him. And with Embiid, he is also very ball dominant. He's also a very good pick and roll player. Luka, I mean, he really can't do much without the ball, to be honest. Curry, he does a lot without the ball, though. And he scores a lot. With Giannis and Lillard, it's kind of tough because both have to share the ball to be effective because both are really ball-dominant players. Lillard, without the ball, doesn't really move. He moves. It's not like he's not trying to move, but he doesn't, do it as well as, a Curry or a Kyrie Irving or somebody like that. But, if he's able to get set up from Lillard a lot, then he could win it. If he has, if he's averaging, 27 to 28 with 9 rebounds and shooting, 47, 50-something%, and is as dominant on defense as he normally is, then yeah, he'll definitely be in the conversation because he also has Lillard on his team. Do I think he can do that? Yeah, I don't see why not. Leclerc now in the game. He's 3 for 4 in saves this postseason, 12 and 1/3 innings pitched, 5 earned runs, 12 strikeouts, and 6 walks. And this pitch is on the outside to Moreno. And this next pitch, they're going to say low, but it did look in there. And this next pitch outside again, it's 3-0. Three and 0 to Moreno. That rhymed. Walker's on deck. Here is the pitch, and this one will be right down the plate. It's 3-1. And 1 to Moreno. And strike! That pitch was on the outside, but they still call strike, and it's a full count. And Moreno calls time. Oh, that's a bad call. Even without the box, you can tell that's a bad call. Oh, that's terrible. That is a terrible call. If I was a Diamondbacks dugout, I'd be yelling and screaming. And Moreno grounds this to Jung, who makes the play at first. 1 out. Man, oh man, that is a shame. Diamondbacks could have had a runner on. Instead, they have 1 out. That was such a terrible call. It was good framing by Hine, but geez. Umpire should know better. That was terrible. I don't want to sound repetitive, but Jesus. And first pitch to Walker is a strike. It's in there with a cutter. On 1, and Walker fouls this off its own 2. How's Chisel doing? Chisel's good. Been a minute since I've talked to him. I talked to him the other day. What am I talking about? I have just been So busy. If you watch streams, you can tell that I've been drained. 0-2 to Walker. Here's the pitch, and this pitch is high. It's 1-2. You can tell if you watch streams that I've been so drained recently. And I'm not saying that like depressed or anything, but like roll prep, baby. Roll prep, Shane. Roll prep indeed. I had the prep shirt from the IMG game on. If anybody needs a vacation, it is me. That vacation in August, I need another one. I need a staycation. That's what I need. 2-2 to Walker, and he fouls us off. Still got the prep sign back there. I gotta get some more prep signs for this room. Remember, 2-2, swing and a miss for Walker. Got him on the slider. Leckerek's first strikeout of the inning. And the Diamondbacks are down to their final out of the game. CR7 podcast totally on top. New edition out tomorrow. Tommy Pham, their last out. He's 2 for 3 today, so maybe he can get on and bring up the tying run. Yeah, we love the CR7 podcast. Can't wait for that tomorrow. I don't know. We missed last week because the damn schedule is like all messed up. Score is 3-1, and this pitch is in there for a strike. But for those of you that don't know, we have like a club period at our school. 0-1 to Pham. And Pham pops this up foul. So during that club period on Tuesdays, we film the podcast. And on certain days, we don't have that period. Normally, it's on Mondays and Wednesdays. But for some reason, on Tuesday, there was like a whole scheduling thing where I thought we did have it, but it wasn't on the schedule. 1-2 now, as that pitch was on the outside. Wild one. So it was a whole mess. 1-2 now to Pham. And a swing and a miss. Got him on the fastball. That will do it. The Texas Rangers now lead in the World Series 2-1 as they will play the Diamondbacks once again tomorrow in Game 4. Max Scherzer only goes a few innings, but John Gray with a great job in this game. I believe 3 innings for him. Podcast 2 and never got recorded on Tuesday. I don't know, brother. But that will do it. Gray gets the win. Pafat gets the loss. Leckerek gets the save. And the Texas Rangers lead 2-1. We'll see if I'm streaming tomorrow. I don't really know. But for now, that will do it. Top 5 NFL teams are tomorrow, just so we know. The trade deadline reaction out on Wednesday. CUG, thank you for popping in the stream. Thank you for everybody who popped in the stream tonight. Make sure you guys subscribe with the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Lynn the Great Vlogs. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel at Run the God Great. Make sure you guys go find me on X at Run the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go find me on TikTok at Run the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. And make sure you guys go find me on Twitch at Run the Great Podcast. And as always, Run the Great out. Peace.